Hey everyone, ready for a deep dive?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Okay, so today we're tackling AI and blockchain.
Two technologies, completely changing the game.
It feels like they're everywhere you look these days. It's like they unlock a whole new level of potential.
Exactly. Think about it. AI, with its ability to analyze massive amounts of data, finding patterns we could never spot.
And blockchain, creating this secure and transparent way to store and verify that data.
It's a match made in tech heaven.
Okay, so let's break it down a bit.
Sure thing.
When we say AI, what are we really talking about? Because I think some people still picture, robots taking over the world.
No, not quite yet.
Good to know.
For now, AI is really good at, like I said, finding patterns in data. It's like having a superpowered detective.
Okay, so it's about uncovering hidden insight.
Yes. Insights that can help us make better decisions, automate complex tasks, even predict the future in a way.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So where does blockchain fit into all of this?
Well, think about it. AI needs data, right? Lots of it. And the more sensitive that data, the more important it is to keep it safe.
That makes sense.
And that's where blockchain comes in. It's like this unhackable digital ledger distributed across a network of computers.
So instead of storing information in one central location, it's spread out, making it virtually impossible to tamper with.
Exactly. Each block of data is linked to the one before it, forming this unbreakable chain.
So it's secure, transparent, and trustworthy.
All essential ingredients for a future powered by AI.
Okay, so we have this powerful combination of AI finding the insights and blockchain, keeping everything secure and transparent.
Right.
But how is this actually playing out in the real world? What are some concrete examples?
Let's take decentralized finance, or DeFi, for instance.
DeFi, that's a hot topic these days.
It is, and for good reason. DeFi is using blockchain to rebuild the financial system from the ground up.
So no more big banks calling the shots.
Well, that's the idea, to create a more open and accessible financial system for everyone.
I like the sound of that. But how does AI fit into DeFi?
In a lot of ways. Imagine AI algorithms that can analyze market trends in real time.
So they can spot opportunities that humans might miss.
Exact. Or even execute trades with lightning-fast speed and precision.
It's like having an army of robo-traders working for you 24/7.
In a way, yes. But it's important to remember that AI in finance isn't just about making a quick buck.
No.
It can also play a crucial role in enhancing security and preventing fraud.
Okay, that's good, because with all the scams and hacks we hear about these days, security is definitely top of mind.
Absolutely. And this is where that AI-blockchain combo really shines. AI algorithms are now so advanced that they can detect suspicious activities in real time.
It's like having an AI watchdog guarding your digital assets, threats before they can even come close.
Exactly. And because of blockchain's transparency, we can actually track these AI-powered decisions, making sure everything is above board.
That's huge. It's one thing to have AI making decisions, but it's another level of trust entirely when you can trace every step of the process.
Exactly. Transparency and trust are paramount, especially when it comes to something as important as finance.
Absolutely. And it's not just about finance. This combination of AI and blockchain has implications for so many different industries.
Oh, absolutely. We're really just scratching the surface of what's possible. But one area I think is particularly interesting is how it can be used to combat misinformation.
Okay, yeah, that's a big one these days. It feels like everyone's struggling to figure out what's true and what's not online.
Right, and it's only getting harder with the rise of deepfakes and other forms of synthetic media. But with AI's ability to analyze data and blockchain's immutable record keeping, we have a real shot at fighting back.
So how does that work?
Well, imagine a world where every piece of content, a news article, a video, even a social media post, has a digital fingerprint on the blockchain. That fingerprint would allow us to trace the origin of that content, verify its authenticity, and track how it's been shared and manipulated over time.
It's like giving every piece of information a truth serum. No more shady actors hiding behind fake news and propaganda.
Exactly. It's about creating a more transparent and accountable information ecosystem where trust is built on verifiable data, not just blind faith.
That's a future I can get behind. A world where we can actually trust the information we consume online.
Me too. It's an ambitious goal, but I think with AI and blockchain, we have the tools to make it a reality.
It's like we're entering a new era of digital accountability where facts actually matter again.
Exactly. And it's not just about catching the bad actors, it's about fundamentally changing how we assess the credibility of information online.
So instead of blindly trusting what we see online, we have the tools to verify it ourselves.
Precisely. Imagine being able to trace the provenance of a news article back to its source, seeing who funded the research, finding any potential conflicts of interest. interest.
Wow, talk about taking fact-checking to a whole new level.
It's about empowering individuals to become more discerning consumers of information.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the potential here, but what about the challenges? Every technology has its downsides, right?
Of course. And AI and blockchain are no different. One of the biggest hurdles, I think, is scalability.
Scalability, what do you mean by that?
Well, blockchain, while incredibly secure, can be resource intensive.
Okay, so it's like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of bricks.
Haha, that's a good way to put it. As the network grows larger, it can slow down, making it difficult to handle a high volume of transactions.
So it's secure, but not necessarily efficient.
That's been a challenge, but developers are constantly working on new solutions, making it faster, more scalable, and more sustainable.
That's good to hear, because if we're talking about building the future on this technology, it needs to be able to keep up.
Absolutely. And beyond the technical challenges, there are also, of course, important ethical considerations.
Oh, right, because with AI especially, there's always that concern about bias.
Exactly. AI is only as good as the data it's trained on, so if we're not careful, we could end up with algorithms that perpetuate existing inequalities.
It's like that saying, garbage in, garbage out.
Precisely. That's why it's so important to have diverse voices and perspectives involved in developing and governing these technologies.
So it's not just about the technology itself, it's about how we use it.
Exactly. It's about ensuring that these tools are used responsibly and ethically for the benefit of all humankind.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about the potential of AI and blockchain, the challenges we face, and the ethical considerations we need to address. But how is all of this actually playing out in different industries? Let's dive into some specific examples.
Sounds good to me.
We touched on DeFi earlier, but what about healthcare? It seems like there's a lot of potential for disruption there.
Absolutely. Healthcare is ripe for innovation, and AI and blockchain together have the potential to address some of the industry's biggest challenges.
Like what? Give me an example.
Well, for starters, imagine a world where your medical records are securely stored on a blockchain, accessible only with your permission.
So no more worrying about data breaches or unauthorized access to sensitive health information.
Exactly. It would give patients complete control over their own data.
That's huge. And I imagine it would also streamline the process of sharing medical records between different healthcare providers.
Absolutely. No more faxing documents back and forth. And with AI, we can analyze these massive data sets to identify patterns and insights that would be impossible for humans to detect on their own.
So it's like having an army of digital doctors working tirelessly to improve diagnoses, treatments, and even preventative care.
In a way, yes, but it's important to remember that AI is not here to replace doctors. It's here to augment their capabilities and help them make more informed decisions.
It's a collaboration, then, between human expertise and technological innovation.
Exactly. And with blockchain's ability to ensure data integrity and transparency, we can build a healthcare system that's not only more efficient, but also more trustworthy.
It's about time we had a healthcare system that puts patients first, empowering them with control over their own data and providing them with the best possible care.
I couldn't agree more, and this is just one example of how AI and blockchain are poised to revolutionize entire industries.
It's incredible to think about the possibilities. From finance and healthcare to supply chain management and education, this technology has the potential to reshape our world in profound ways.
The future is bright, but it's up to us to ensure that this technological revolution benefits everyone.
Well said. And that's a perfect segue into our next topic. Okay, so we've journeyed through the exciting domains of finance, healthcare, even tackled the spread of misinformation online. And it's clear AI and blockchain are leaving their mark everywhere.
But how about the metaverse? It's like everyone's talking about it, but it still feels kind of, I don't know, futuristic.
It's definitely still early days, but the metaverse is rapidly evolving, and you're right, AI and blockchain are front and center in its development. So paint me a picture. When we say metaverse, are we talking about strapping on a VR headset and escaping into a video game, or is there more to it?
Think of it as an extension of the internet as we know it, but instead of just browsing websites, we're talking about stepping into immersive digital environments. It's about interacting with people, creating and experiencing things, even conducting business, all within these virtual spaces.
Okay, I'm starting to get the picture, and I can see where this could be huge. But how do AI and blockchain actually fit into this vision of the metaverse?
Well, AI is going to be crucial for creating those realistic and engaging virtual experiences. Imagine AI-powered avatars that can interact with you in a truly lifelike way, responding to your emotions and even anticipating your needs.
Wow, so it's about making those virtual interactions feel as natural as possible.
Exactly. And AI can also help us create vast and complex virtual worlds that would be impossible to build by hand.
Okay, that makes sense. But where does blockchain come in? It seems like we've been talking a lot about AI.
Right. Well, blockchain is all about establishing trust and ownership in the digital realm, which is going to be essential in the metaverse. Imagine buying a virtual piece of art or a digital asset in the metaverse. Blockchain can ensure that transaction is secure, transparent, and that you actually own that digital item.
So it's like having a digital certificate of authenticity for everything you own in the metaverse.
Exactly. Blockchain provides the infrastructure for a secure and transparent digital economy within these virtual worlds.
Wow, it's amazing to think about all this coming together. But I have to ask, with all this incredible technology at our fingertips, what's next? What should we be most excited about? And what should we be paying attention to as these technologies continue to evolve?
That's the million-dollar question. I think the most important thing is to stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged. Ask questions, challenge assumptions, and don't be afraid to voice your concerns.
Because at the end of the day, technology is a tool, and it's up to us to decide how we use it.
Precisely. We have a responsibility to ensure that these powerful technologies are used ethically and for the benefit of all humankind.
Well said. And on that note, I want to thank you so much for joining us on this incredible deep dive into the world of AI and blockchain. It's been a truly mind-expanding experience.
The pleasure was all mine. It's always exciting to explore these transformative technologies and the incredible impact they're having on our world.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to learn more about the ever-evolving landscape of AI and blockchain. Until next time, keep exploring.